Welcome, Field Home Farm Sessions, episode 302 on February 15th, 2026. How's it going today? The weather's warming up in southern Ontario. Hour and a half north of Toronto is where I live. 45 minutes from the airport. I'll get into that in a minute. Talk about a little bit of the Olympics, a little bit about curling, maybe a lot about curling, snowmobiling, warming up. It is -2 for BC Girl here today, and it's supposed to be 0. And -9 overnight, and then +3 tomorrow and +4 on Tuesday, which won't be great for the rink, but it should be great for melting some of the snow away. And the week after that, I will be putting chickens in again, and it says a shitload of snow on. Well, you just hold on a minute. It says a shitload of snow on Wednesday, so 25 centimeters. Where's my live listeners? KJ and her friends, Erica and probably Davy J and all these other wild and crazy Middlesex girls and people went to the London Knights game, and I don't even know, did they win? I have no idea. Talk about my wife's B-Day, what we did, not BJ, B-Day, looking for resorts. That is the same. It goes in with that. And curling. Who knew curling could be so exciting? Should have Mystery and Roscoe on for this. Now, the biggest thing, I know I'm in Canada, so the biggest thing we should always bring home from the Olympics is a golden hockey for men's and women's, and a golden curling for men's and women's. And usually we do that. The women's team at the moment is not doing worth a shit. I think they're 1-something. And I don't know what the men's are doing, but there's a big controversy. They're playing Sweden, and the Swedish guy, and the Swedish guy called out the one Canadian player, I'm not going to say his name, about double touching the stone before the hog line. And he said, look at the video. And this guy, I think his name's Mark, tell him the Swede to fuck off. And everybody's like, oh my God, he said fuck off. I said, it's a word. It's a fucking word. Fuck. Like, come on. Why you get so excited about a word? My mom would get excited about the word too. It's like, it's a word. Shit, fuck, piss. Like, come on. It's just a word. So he did say a word. As a good Canadian, you're not supposed to say that stuff, I guess. So he told the Swede to fuck off, and big controversy. And then when you look back at the video, he lets go of the stone and then touches it with his finger. And gives it a little, I don't know if it's a push or he's always done that for good luck and they never notice it, whatever. You can't deny it. It's like doing something and you're on camera. You're like, shit. So you can't deny it. It's on camera. He did it. Stop doing it. And then yesterday, the women's team, the skip did it and erased the rock, and then eventually lost and whatever. So it big huge curling controversy. It makes curling exciting, and I think if you don't like curling, that's not going to make you watch curling. It's okay. There's so much precise. I said this before, like a couple years ago on my podcast, a couple years already, and curling is one of those things right now. It's so, on the professional level, it's so precise, and every little single thing matters on the game. And it's not as exciting because you kind of, when they get ahead a few points, they know exactly what's going to happen. So my wife says, okay, she's taking my other daughter to the Tanger Outlet Mall, which is $89,400 for some clothes. Awesome. Hubie Jen, how many texts did we text yesterday? Holy crap. We should just call each other. All those texts were talking about chickens and everything else and just life and snowmobiling and everything under the sun. Gotta leave for my daughter. I don't even have that down. Daughter's hockey today. She plays, this is her, they call it provincial playdowns. And so they play the top 3 teams battle for one spot that goes to these provincials. And I guess it's kind of a big deal. Dirty Mike, I should say Coach Dirty Mike, you give me the rundown on provincials. It's just, I don't know. It's another game. It's another tournament. I don't know what it means as far as you're not, like, you could win provincials and lose in the playoffs. So it's kind of one of those things. It's just another tournament. I don't get it 100%, but at the same time, they have a few more games. They have 4 games instead of practices, which is good. So they play they're really a team again, and they won 1-0 there last week, so it should be a good game again. They are the top team. My daughter has definitely got to step it up. Last game, she made a couple mistakes. Not her fault. People make mistakes, but she definitely got to remember those mistakes and don't do them again. And just don't let up and give 100% force, because she can play good, and I know she can play good. I was watching the U.S. and Denmark play yesterday in my shop because I got a hotspot. This is how technically advanced I am now with my daughter showing me what to do. I hotspot my TV in the shop to the phone, and it works. So I don't know what the data usage they charge me. I don't know, is it cheaper than Wi-Fi? I don't know. I just do it and watch different things in there, and it works like a charm. So sit on my boat, have a beer, and watch the U.S. The U.S. beat Denmark, but Denmark did score a great goal from the point. Or no, not even from the point. They stepped over the red line, the middle center line, and the guy shot the puck, and it went in top corner on the goalie. Like, it was great goal, but they still lost. So U.S. I think the U.S. are favored to be in the final with Canada. So Canada's favored to win. It's funny, you listen to some of the sports thing that says Nathan MacKinnon, he is not there to have fun. He is there to win a gold medal. So that is a good attitude. Like, you're not there for the experience and the fun. You're there to win the gold. And then you can have fun. Unedited coffee break for KJ. So yeah, the last time I talked to you guys and girls was the 11th, and I was wondering what to do with my wife for her birthday. So what I did was, I'll give you the whole rundown. I think it was on the 12th or something like that. I like doing things last minute, so I'm looking for a resort. Nottawasaga Inn is a resort up near us. It's got a pool. It's got all the stuff, spas, whatever, hot tubs. So it's a pretty good spot. Not overly cheap, but what is nowadays. And so I'm looking around, and then I was just going to book, and she says, "Well, we have a hockey tournament. There's two arenas right beside the resort, and we have a hockey tournament this weekend." I said, "Okay, thanks for letting me know." I just hung up the phone because I did not want. We wanted to relax for her birthday, have a bit of relaxation plus fun, and you don't need. Even though we have kids, we don't need to go to a resort with kids. So King Michelle said, "Why don't you try Hockley?" So I tried Hockley Resort, and I don't know why I didn't choose there. Maybe it was a little farther, a bit more expensive. So looking around, and there was a delta where the Ontario Federation of Agriculture has their annual meeting near the airport, and they're right across from the convention center. And I looked at that, and they have a pool, a hot tub, and a spa. So I rented the room, which wasn't that expensive when you compare it to a resort. And all I did, so my daughter, my youngest daughter had hockey that night, and my other daughter had dance. So we weren't doing anything for my wife's birthday at night. So we kind of cut the kids out of the celebration. And my wife's 49, by the way. And next year should be the big one. I don't know what we're gonna do next year. We'll see what happens. Um, should go away somewhere hot. I guess that would be good. But I'll ask her what she wants to do. But then, anyways, next year, that's a year and a bit away, just less than a year away. So we'll see what happens. But that's next year. Um, so I called down. They had a hot tub. They have a pool. Nice room. It's a Marriott because I'm a Marriott member, and you get your. And I'll get into that in a second. Fucking points. So, you live, you learn. This is for my listeners, my whatever 20, 30 listeners. Marriott's around the world, so anybody that listens around the world to this podcast, I don't know why you would. No, just kidding. Thank you for listening. So you go online. I was looking for the hotel, and I thought it was the Marriott desk. I thought it was the hotel, but it ended up being some fucking reservation third party line. So I didn't know. I booked it. They said, "Oh, we'll give you this much cheaper." Shouldn't have listened to them. The only reason I did was because you get in early, and I said, "Well, I didn't say we're not going to stay the night. We weren't going to stay the night. We're just staying that day, just during the day, because you can't use the pool or the hot tub without booking a room." So I booked a room and I thought it was the hotel, but it was third party. So I book it. We get down there. I said, "Well, it's supposed to be an early check-in." "Oh, we might not have a room ready." I said, "Oh." So, anyways, They did, thankfully. So we got in the room at 11 o'clock. Usually it's 3 o'clock. Excuse me, unedited. My wife went for her massage. She went for a massage. Went up to the room. Beautiful room, other than the fact there's airplanes going by your room every 10 fucking minutes. But she goes down for her spa or massage spa. I go down the hot tub, the pool, watching curling at the same time. Yes, the curling controversy. I didn't know it at the time, but I think Canada won anyways. But um, so great. But I'm just saying, if you're gonna book a hotel and make sure, because it was basically a ripoff. Because if I went to Expedia, I think they were like $120 or something like that, plus your fees, blah blah blah. This place was like, oh, we can give it to you for 150, but you get an early check-in, like early as 9. It's okay, but they were lying through their teeth because they just made that up. And when I went down there, they didn't know anything about it. And you don't get your Marriott points. You get your Marriott night apparently, but you don't get your Marriott points. So realistically, you should book online through the Marriott Bonvoy app and get your points, get your nights, and don't worry about third party and all that other crap. Because I think they're out of Florida too, which is crazy. They're basically just a company that's piggybacking on top of Marriott hotels. So when you Google, and I didn't know this, I know it now. When you Google Marriott hotels or wherever you're going to stay, it it takes you to that. It takes you. You think you're on that site, and it takes you to the site. Next thing you know, you're booking through a third party. And so just be careful. And from now on, you live, you learn. I am going to book everything through my Marriott app and not worry about doing that third party. Unless I usually sometimes check Expedia, and sometimes Expedia, yeah, you don't get the points, but it most of the time is like $100 or $150 cheaper than the Marriott. I don't know if they buy a bunch of rooms and then do it that way, but this third party reservations desk was a rip off. Hold on, I need it. Lots of talking today. I think I'm doing a speed talking too, but so then after that, I don't have this down. Zorros. So King Phil there, he got me hooked on this. I've only been once because it's a very expensive restaurant. But if anybody ever loves steak, loves dates. Now Mystery, I know Mystery. He would not ever spend this much money on his first date. But maybe on your 10th date, Mystery, you take your date to this restaurant. But Zorro's is right beside, right near the airport. It's right beside a couple of gentlemen's clubs. I don't know. I just heard that. Um, I think it was 1975 in the menu. It said it was established the best prime rib. The last time I had prime rib. Now I'm not a big, huge prime rib guy, but it was good. This time I had a New York strip loin, and holy crap, it was like medium rare, unbelievably awesome. My wife, she had like a smaller lunch one, and she couldn't finish it, so I ended up finishing a little bit, and it was not nearly as good. I said, "Try some of mine." She goes, "Holy shit!" I said, "I don't know why there was such a difference, but garlic toast." Beautiful baked potato with, I don't know if Woodbridge Gordon's been to Zorro's before, but if he hasn't, he should. The baked potato, they bring a big scoop of sour cream. Steak, unbelievable. Caesar salad, unfucking believable. Just amazing restaurant. Not cheap, but compared to the Keg or Ruth Chris's or something like that, it's just as affordable. So I said to the one of the guys, because they're always coming around asking you, "Hey, how's things?" One thing I noticed was there wasn't a lot of female waitresses. It was all old Italian guys and stuff like that, which is fine. I just wondered there wasn't a lot of female waitresses, so I don't know why. Um, so yeah, it's not cheap, but I mean, price per taste and deliciousness. Holy crap, was it ever good? Um, so Valentine's Day, the made up day of love, was yesterday, and I'm sure Hubie Jen doesn't do a lot for Valentine's Day. He probably has the same the same sentiments as me about that day, but you should, whatever. I don't know. My wife's birthday is right beside it. And I do a big thing for her birthday, so I don't really worry about Valentine's Day as much. I do get her a card because she wants me to get her a card, and I just figure I do a lot for her birthday, overdo it on her birthday, and then I think I overdid. She thinks I overdid it on her birthday, so it's good. I overdid it on her birthday, and I don't think I have to do as much on Valentine's Day. We didn't do that much. Her sister came over last night. They were watching TV. I was snowmobiling. I'll get into that in a minute. Snowmobile with my son. He wanted to go snowmobile. Now, as of the hotter weather, the snow is getting very sticky. My son was like riding a snowmobile, wasn't getting stuck as much because the snow sticks instead of that soft snow. He goes right down. So that was a good part. But we're snowmobiling around, and I'm opening up all my inlets on my coat and my pants because holy shit, it was hot yesterday. When you wear all your snowmobile stuff and it's -20, you're very comfortable. Heated everything, heated seat, heated everything. You're dressed for heat. But when it's 0 or -2, like it is, you're gonna fry and melt in that thing. So just be careful. My son was loving it because he had his snowmobile helmet open and he's flying around. So great day. So Menarders got hockey today. Good luck. This is the first. So we play Aurelia twice in the playdowns, and we play Collingwood twice in the playdowns, and then Aurelia plays Collingwood. So as of the 4 games, it's whoever gets the most points gets to go on to the provincial. So good. I mean, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. Good luck to the girls. Hopefully everything goes good. They play good. Um, what else? Oh, chickens. Chickens are doing okay. Hebe Jen, they're not doing great. I'm hoping to get rid of these chickens as soon as possible because they're not doing as good as I usually do. But thanks for listening today. And go, Canada, go, and stop fucking double touching the rocks. Jeepers, creepers. Like, it's pretty easy. Just don't do it, and you don't have to worry about it. Talk to you later. Let me know. See ya.